here. Come here. All right. Are you wearing a Shinola is the question.
It's a good night to be here.
It's a great night to be here.
Great Oscar night. What do you think's going to win Best Picture?
I'm going to go with American Sniper. What do you think?
I don't know.
However, I'm being told by the people from Vegas that it's Birdman. We'll see. I'm just here for the food.
Yeah, me too.
Who do you think's gonna win Best Picture?
Me?
Obviously. How are you?
Fine.
Welcome.
I didn't know you were doing this tonight.
This is Love My 419. So
oh my goodness.
The Jeffies are in the house. Okay.
There it is, the Oscar party from last week at Owens Community College to benefit the Red Cross, the 12th annual, sponsored by our friends over there at WTOL 11. Welcome in, I'm Andrew Z, Tracy Boyce, Steve Remy. It's another Sunday morning. Oof. And I'd say weather-wise, look, well, go ahead, Steve.
My skin can't take this cold anymore.
You said you have good skin.
I do, but
there's
one can only buy so much cocoa butter. Right. I'm just saying.
Well, here's the thing, is even though as bad as winter was last year, it's 10 times colder this year.
Yes.
And did you know that we almost had a record February in snowfall?
Yes.
We missed it by an inch this year,
yeah.
which is crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and then so that's the bad news. The good news is we're next weekend is daylight savings, so we're the clock goes ahead. We're a couple weeks away from spring.
It's my birthday.
Cool out weather.
The average beginning of March temperature is in the 20s. The average end of March temperature is in the 50s. So we are just a couple weeks away from this thing breaking, man, no matter what, you guys.
I can't wait
It's
anymore.
called Toledo. Get used to it. Hello.
And here's the best news of all is Mr. Freeze opened yesterday. So
Mr.
Freeze, yes.
Freeze open too. Yes.
There's something wrong there.
So no matter what, no matter how bad it is, spring is around the corner.
Bring it on. And these potholes.
Oh, that's a whole other story.
That's a whole other show.
Your guys' Benzes can't handle it, huh?
No,
you know what?
they
The Mercedes do not like the potholes.
They don't like the potholes.
Sorry, just saying.
All right, we got a huge show for you. It's jam-packed full of guests. We got a couple of rising stars. Actually, it's all rising stars in Toledo. We've got an up-and-coming driver. We've got a shower at the Westminster Dog show from a week or so ago, and we've got the next mayor of Toledo. Who knows? Who knows?
Okay.
Who knows? It's all coming up on Love My
Stars.
419, live from the Harold Jaffe Jeweler Studios, right here on NBC 24. Welcome back to Love My 419 from the Harold Jaffe Jeweler Studios. I'm Andrew Z, Tracy Boyce, Steve Remy, brought to you by Rachel Michaels Gourmet Popcorn.
And do I have some breaking news about Rachel Michaels Popcorn? So check this out. Okay. It's called Earthbox. And what you do, you go to this site. Yeah, she is part of it. It's a monthly subscription snack box, and they do like healthy snacks and drinks. And they pick them. Like you're picked. You just don't get to be on there. They pick you out, and they picked her popcorn to be this month for the next 3 months. Her popcorn.
That is so cool. Do we know what flavor, or does she just put in whatever?
She's putting all of it.
All
She's 5,000 bags of popcorn.
Rachel Michaels Gourmet Popcorn. Congratulations, Rachel. All right, and we got a special guest in the studio, and her name is Lindsay Cook. Now, Lindsay shows dogs at the Westminster Dog Show, and this recent Westminster Dog Show a couple weeks ago, you actually had a couple winners.
Yes. Yes, I had two that made it on TV.
You go, girl.
Now, who did you bring with you now?
This is Karma. She's a 11-month-old puppy. So she wasn't at Westminster this year, but hopefully in the next few years.
Now, how did you've been showing since you were 10 years old. How did you get into that?
It was something my dad did when he was younger, and I always heard stories about the show dog, and kind of as time went on, we met some people he knew and went to my first dog show and came home with a dog.
Now,
That's so cool.
Here's the thing that I didn't know is that the dogs, the showers, they don't show their own dogs. Like they're not. It's like racehorses. It's like racehorses.
Really?
You know, they don't race their own racehorse. It's the same thing with dogs, right, Lindsay?
Some people do. You could walk in and show your own dog, or you could call me and hire me, and I can show them.
What do most people do?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
You know, some want to go at it and do it themselves, and others decide it's cheaper in the long run to pay me or pay somebody else.
Because I read a stat about showing dogs, and they were saying that it's one of the only sports where a professional like yourself could go up against an amateur, because if they have a dog, then you're walking. I mean, you're just walking.
You literally could show against me tomorrow, and you could win.
Now, how long do you get, like, if you're showing someone else's dog, like, do you have to go meet them first, or how does that work?
Some might be, we call it like a ringside pickup. You know, I meet, show the dog that day. Others, I've had a dog that lived with me for the last 2 years while I showed him.
Oh, I've got a question for you.
Okay, there you go.
Have you ever seen anybody, like, you know, they're moving around that thing. Have you ever seen anybody wipe out, like, just...
Oh, I've done it.
Oh, yeah. No, where do you... They all have that, like, little arm out. Like,
more often than not, I run out.
Show it. She's like, do it in place, but show us a little bit of the walk that you have to do. Listen, come on.
You gotta do that.
I don't know.
It's a goofy walk. Does it make you feel goofy when you're doing it?
A little bit. A lot of runners, like if we were to go to any sports physical therapy type thing, they laugh at us because it's a totally different type of running. You know, because you have to do a speed for and
it's like sort of a...
It's big
shuffle.
steps.
It's like a shuffly
Do
thing.
they make you wear those ugly flats? Those shoes are
you know what, I have to agree with that.
Or just the uniforms, the clothes you wear in general, the skirts and the loud stuff.
Is it mandatory? Can you spice it up? Maybe you could spice it up. You could be the first one to wear heels.
Not to run in.
Could you bling up the armband?
With all the heels?
I've got a couple flashy combs.
Stick with the fashion, girl. Stick with the fashion.
We're going to fashion you up for the next show.
Now, what makes you...
I'm going to go with vodka.
What makes you a better walker than anyone else? Like, how do you keep getting chosen? How do you get in the mix of things?
I keep getting seen out there. I like to be seen with a lot of different dogs, too. A lot of... You'll see the dogs I sent you pictures of.
Yeah.
Totally different than these guys.
Yeah.
And been doing it a long time and really work at it.
And is it your full-time job?
Yes.
Do you make when you go show a dog? I mean, and you win. Do you win thousands? Is it 100? No, it's no, really.
No. Some people really can make a lot of money at it. We're still getting there.
Okay.
You know, don't have the big $1 million clients, but
you will.
There are some of them out there.
Really?
But yet to have enough to do it weekend. I mean, I do this every weekend. So.
Oh my God.
So what type of dog is like the $1 million dog? Like that? I don't know. Is it just a type of dog or depends on the year?
Yeah.
So okay. So what's the next dog coming up? Like what's the prediction for the dog of the year next year?
I don't know. I haven't really heard a whole lot yet.
Okay.
So Lindsay, if people want to get a hold of you, they want you to train their dogs or want you to show their dogs, how can they get a hold of you?
Can email me or call me, send me a text.
Lindsay Cook.
Yeah.
All right, very cool. Thank you, Lindsay. Appreciate it.
Bye,
Love my 419. All right, we'll take a break. Coming up next, we got a couple racers. A kid that's been racing since he was 5 years old. He's 15 now. They're saying he's like the next hot thing. We're going to meet him. He's from Toledo. Coming up next on Love My 419. Hang on.
So cute.
Oh, baby.
So cute.
I'm Austin Nemire, and I love my 419.
Welcome back to Love My 419. Happy Sunday, everyone, from the Harold Jaffe Jeweler Studios. I'm Andrew Z. Tracy Boyce. Steve Ramey is here. Brought to you by Burger Bar 419. Good flipping burgers.
T-minus and countdown. I'm all about bourbon. So, bourbon
bar.
Oh,
the bourbon bar.
Becoming
Lisa's
over. Heather
place.
down.
I love him.
And then, of course, there's also the location on Monroe as well. All right, we have special guests in studio. Austin Nemire is here, and his dad, Kenny, is here. Now, Austin, you're 15 years old. You're from Northview High School, an honor student. So you're a good kid.
Right.
And you've been racing these midget cars since you were 5 years old. You've been racing, correct? Mm-hmm. And now you're like this big deal, part of a team, right? Your own team?
Yeah, I started racing when I was 5. My grandpa raced, so I kind of followed in his footsteps. And then we raced the quarter midgets for a few years locally, and then we moved up to the national series, and now I'm racing for Ron Himmelgarn.
Now, not only, and Ron Himmelgarn is a local guy who owns Super Fitness, and he's also is an Indy 500 winner, correct?
Right, he was owner for Indy cars, and they won the Indy 500, and they won the championship a few years later.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now you...
right here, Toledo,
yeah,
419.
Now, the way you met Ron, it was kind of interesting because you made an impression on him. Tell us how you met him.
Yeah, I was like 5 or 6, and we were selling these little decals out at Toledo Speedway, and I asked him if he wanted to buy one, you know, for like the back of your car just to try to raise some extra money, and he said yeah, and I was really shy to go, or like scared to go up to him, but when I did, he didn't want the sticker, but he gave me $20, and they were only $1 stickers. So
well, here's the thing: it was for the Austin Nemire race team at 5 years old. It was like you were selling your own race stickers, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, what does Dad feel about this? I don't know. You're good with this. It's a racing family, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great family tradition. My dad, real dad, passed away when he was 31 years old in 1957 at Toledo Raceway Park. My dad ended up racing for 40 years, and then Austin now is following his footsteps.
Wow.
So he's doing a great job.
That's a great tribute.
Now, Austin, what do you want to do? Like, what is the ultimate in racing? Where do you see yourself?
Well, I guess over the next few years, just improve, keep progressing, and then hopefully one day maybe Ron will want to get back into Indy cars and maybe run an Indy 500 or run the whole series.
So you try to pull Ron back into the big time, with you as the lead guy.
Right.
Wow,
Yeah.
how cool would that be? But what about we just had the Daytona, the Daytona 100 race?
Daytona 500.
500, 500, yeah, 100, say 100. 100, 500.
I'm sorry, Austin. I'm sorry.
It's early in the morning. Sunday morning.
So I'm sure you watch all the races. What did you think of it?
Right, it was good. It's different by the way they designed the cars this year, and they changed them up so the draft's a little different, but I think it was a good race.
Now, let me ask you this, Dad. Do you ever worry, like when you see these cars, crash, and we've had some fatalities over the years, does that ever worry you, or does it not worry you?
No, for the most part, I don't really worry a whole bunch. I mean, be honest with you, when my dad even raced, every time he went out to a race, I actually said a prayer before he went out, and I do the same thing for Austin. So, no, I don't really worry too much. I know nowadays they're fit, and they're got great seats and safety wellies, so everything is good.
Well, they say that these cars are safer, than obviously the cars that we drive. There's the shell or the cage around you that's super protective, and they say that regular cars should have those as well, but it would raise the cost of the car so much they don't do it. It's cost prohibitive to do, but you're pretty safe in there.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely all the equipment we wear, from gloves to arm restraints to neck restraints so your neck can't move, helmet, uniform, just everything that we wear, we're really safe in the cars.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Okay, now I always see, you always see the guys from NASCAR, and they always do the interviews. Are you going to get like that Southern twang? They all get it. They all get it.
So I was drafted on Bubba Ray, and I'm like, man, I got to do this.
Yeah, you're from Cincinnati.
I don't know if without the accent, I don't know if you can be a champion in NASCAR. Right. Have you worked on your accent at all?
Come on, try it.
I don't have an accent.
Come on, Austin.
You got to work on it, bro.
Gotta get that.
Got to work on it, bro. Now, as far as crashing, have you ever crashed?
Yeah, we crashed last race of the season last year.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Is it scary?
Not really. It's just so fast that you really don't have time to think about how scary it is. But afterwards, if you're sore or something, you're like, wow, I'm lucky.
But don't you learn how to crash? Aren't you supposed to learn?
No.
You don't? I thought you did. I thought there were certain things that you did. Like if you're going, you.
So was your mom at the race that you crashed?
No, she wasn't.
She wasn't. Oh, okay.
No.
I was gonna say, because that would have probably freaked her out a little bit, Kenny, don't you think?
Yeah, I think she gets a little nervous, but
sure,
she definitely supports them.
All right. Well, see, now I know race teams are expensive. You've got a big fundraiser coming up. Tell us about that.
Yeah, March 21st, we have a reverse raffle going at Icons out on Nemire Avenue. Mm-hmm. We're trying to promote some extra money. Racing is expensive, so if anybody's interested, they can contact me, Kenny Nemire, at on Facebook or anything that you'd want to donate. But tickets are $60 for 2 dinners, $50 for 1 dinner, or $40 for a ticket only. And I'm personally giving away $3,000 cash for first place. And every ticket drawn is going to win something. I got a lot of memorabilia signed by Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon. I got some TVs to give away, a surround sound. So I'm hoping for a great event. So if anybody cannot even, spend the $40 for a ticket, you're more than welcome to come out to the event and buy 50/50s or whatever they can do.
And you don't have to be present to win, so you can buy raffle tickets and still win those.
Steve, what do you got over there?
I was going to say, okay, is there going to be fruit cup at this dinner?
Fruit cup?
Yeah. I don't like, every dinner I go to, there's always fruit cup. Austin, can you take care of that for me?
All right, Austin, last question before I let you go. Who is the one guy that you would love to beat? Like, you're like, dude, if I ever beat that guy, that would be the most amazing thing. It'd be like a dream.
Probably Tony Stewart.
You want to beat Tony Stewart? Cool, man. Okay. Tony Stewart, he's coming out to get you, man. Austin Nemire, how can we get you? Are you on Facebook? You on the web? How do we get a hold of you and follow you and your race team?
Yeah, you can like my race page at Austin Nemire Racing on Facebook.
Very cool. Austin Nemire and his dad, Kenny. The Austin Nemire race team. Check them out and make sure you check out more details on the raffle. My friend Rob over at Icons taking care of these guys. Thank you, man. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more Love My 419 next, right here on NBC 24. Welcome back to Love My 419 from the Harold Jaffe Jeweler Studios. I'm Andrew Z, Tracy Boyce, Steve Reamy, and we're joined by a special guest. She's got a big announcement for us. Her name is Opal Covey. Opal, first of all, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Now, all right, Opal, let's hear it. What is the big announcement?
The big announcement that I am running for mayor again.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
And I was already preparing for it a year ago, right after the other one. I was already beginning to prepare for this, which I didn't know that it was coming this way.
Sure.
But I'm all in place, and I'm asking for volunteers. We're going to have a lot of campaigning in my yard with my gazebos. I have 2 golden gazebos.
Yes, you do.
Gold is good. And guess what?
What?
My benches, I bought four new picnic tables, and they're gold too.
Oh,
and then we have the green grass, and that's my colors.
yes.
Well, we had you on the Love My 419, the first incarnation of it, before the last election, Opal, and it was your 4th time running.
Right.
And you said, I'm going to be mayor. There's no doubt about it. Do you still feel that confidently you are going to be mayor of the city of Toledo?
Absolutely. You know, God spoke that to me. A prophet has, like I said, God speaks to prophets and tells them things, and we have to relay it. He spoke to me in 2000, and he said, you're going to be mayor. What? I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
Because I was just being obedient, helping the public, helping the poor, and everything. And
Which is what you do. People don't know. People, you've been are you ever frustrated, Opal, with the way that you get portrayed in the media?
Do I get frustrated?
Yeah.
That's not even a good word for it. I get disturbed.
Do you really?
I'm telling you. Well, it's terrible. If I had the time to tell you, how I get treated, I've been spit on.
What?
Oh, yes. And so many things has happened to me, You come and you give presents. I'm giving presents to the city with the plan, with the destiny plan. And that's jobs, that's money, and that's everything.
Well, Opal,
but
here's what everyone says. Everyone says you're crazy, you're this, you're whatever. But you're like, hey, we need an amusement park on the east side. Why not?
Why not? Yes, right. Why not? You see, I'm actually...
Opal, you're a sweetheart, and Toledo should just give you a hug. And I know you're pulling permits on Tuesday to start collecting signatures for running.
Start collecting signatures.
Good luck to you. We're going to have you back on the show. Okay, what do you want to say to Toledoans right now? Look at that camera.
I want to say to the Toledoans
not the monitor. Look at the camera.
Oh,
there you
the
go.
camera. Oh,
there you go. That's all right. Go, Opal. Go.
I want to say to you, Toledo, you vote me in, you won't be sorry. If you'd have voted me in a long time ago, you would really be blessed.
Amen.
And the time has run too long. So I'm gonna have to just hurry up and get that amusement park in at Promenade, and of course ProMedica can't go in there because I've already got that stopped with God. Nothing else can go in there but that amusement park because He showed me the vision. That's where it's gonna go.
Wow, there you go,
And
Steve.
that's gonna be the beginning
I don't need to go to church because girlfriend was just
preaching it. Preach it, sister. Preach it, sister.
Feature your business on Love My 419. Visit our Facebook page and message us, Love My 419, or on the web at lovemy419.com. Now, back to Love My 419.
Welcome back to Love My 419, A to Z, Tracy Boyce, Steve Remy. And before we get out of here, it's time for What's Up in the 419, some of the stuff going on today and the rest of the week. First of all, this afternoon at 3 o'clock, Toledo Jazz Orchestra doing the music of Count Basie and Duke Ellington at the Valentine Theater. That's at 3. Yeah, that sounds like fun. 5:15, Walleye Play. Tonight at 8 o'clock, check this one out. Let It Be, a celebration of Beatles music. That's going to be at the Stranahan Theater.
Very cool.
Then all this week, it's Restaurant Week, you guys. The 2nd through the 8th. I mean, isn't it always Restaurant Week in Toledo? I mean, it
really is.
Like, no matter how you'll be like,
you get discounts.
You'll be like, girl, I am broke. Where are we going for dinner tonight? I'm like, there's always money to eat.
Right.
But they have such good deals. You know, we go Restaurant Week.
Right.
Covering that, where our cameras will be out all over Restaurant Week. Best of Toledo is out. The edition is out right now.
I cannot wait.
The party is this Friday. The party this year is called Making Waves. So party this year, it's at Premier Catering on Heather Down. So check out the Best of Toledo.
Yeah, and I'm going to make some waves, too.
Oh, you're always making waves.
Yeah, find us out there. Also, you can check us out on the web at lovemy419.com. On the Facebook page as well. Like us, tell a friend, share us, do whatever you can. Also, if you'd like to advertise on the show, if you've got a business or you even know someone that has a business, this is the hot spot. Have them get a hold of us at lovemy419.com. Call us. All right, final thoughts. Steve, you got any final thoughts?
Well, I'm telling you, this winter is getting tough, but you just saying that spring is close by.
Close by.
Close by. I'm just thinking of cottons and linens and pastel colors. I'm so ready.
All right, final thoughts, Tracy?
I'm thinking spring. I'm thinking that,
Time to buy a house.
Saturday is my birthday, and and you know what? You're so right, because it is spring season and the selling season's here. So hey, give me a call.
For Steve Remy, Tracy Boyce, I'm Andrew Z from the Harold Jaffe Jeweler Studios. We'll see you next week right here at Love My 419 and NBC 24.